Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to another Alexander Thornes vlog video. So, excuse me. Today, I'm going to be doing a review on all of my dinosaurs that have a sail on their back. We got 3 from Popo, 1 from Safari Limited, and 1 from Schleich. And I'm going to be giving some information about these dinosaurs while reviewing each one from smallest to biggest. So first up, we have the Suchomimus, a relative of the famous Spinosaurus from Safari Limited, and I really like this model a lot because of all the detail. I really like Safari Limited models. They always put a lot of detail in their models. Here's the other side. Each tooth is individually painted. Now, Suchomimus lived in Africa alongside the Spinosaurus and had a long snout for catching its prey, usually fish, and it swam in the rivers. And it also it didn't actually eat animals like Triceratops or any big dinosaurs like that. Because of its small size, it was only about 30 feet long, and because it was a fish eater, it ate mostly fish. Like I said, this dinosaur was about 30 feet long, 6 foot at the shoulder, basically the size of a baryonyx. It's a nice detail in the body. So this says on the bottom, Suchomimus, 2014, Safari Limited, designed Miami, Florida, USA, made in China, CE. I wonder why they always have CE on the bottom, like, what does CE stand for? Okay, next model is the Spinosaurus from Schleich, and like I said, I'm doing a review of all the dinosaurs that I have with a sail on their back. I'm going from smallest to biggest. So the Spinosaurus from Schleich is really realistic because it is walking on 4 legs, and it's got a lot of bristles. I'm sorry if you can hear some noises in the background. And the teeth are very realistic. The head, beautiful looking head sculpt. If it's a little close and see if I can get it from it. Yeah, it's not really doing any better, but it's really nice model. If you're gonna pick up 1 and 2 from Schleich, I recommend this. It's walking on 4 feet like dinosaurs did. Now, I have some information on the Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus lived in the late Cretaceous period, 75 to 65 million years ago, and it died out because the world was becoming too cool and dry, and there wasn't enough rivers and lakes for it to live on the fish that it caught. Spinosaurus might have, from time to time, ate larger land herbivores, but only when it was the dry season. Spinosaurus's huge sail on its back was probably for regulating body temperature, some scientists say. Others say that it was for display for males to impress females. Like the more colorful the sail or the bigger the sail, the more healthy and more stronger the male is, I guess. It used its claws for spearing fish like a harpoon that fishermen use today. It had a little crest on its head. No one really knows what that was for. We see the little bristles there. And really nice model. Very something that you should pick up. Okay, next is the only dinosaur that didn't eat fish that has a sail in my collection, and that is the Archaeosaurus from Popo. Popo did a fantastic job with this model, I think, in my opinion. Let's see. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. It's not doing any better. Well, really nice model. Really detailed teeth. Each one is individually painted, if you can see. Really like the sail. Nice spikes. There's a ton of coloring in here, as you notice. The eye is really nicely painted. Papo is my favorite brand. I like Papo because they do the best detail, in my opinion. Because the feet look like bird feet. They got all the detail, musculature. If you're not familiar with Papo, it's a French company. And there's the hand. Really nice detail on the hand. Down. You got the tail. Now, what Papo does is they make really long tails. See, this got a long body. Well, it makes a really long tail. Unlike Schleich. Schleich makes really short tails. And then every other company is fine. But I don't like Schleich. They would make really short tails, really unrealistic models. And Papo makes incredibly long tails. This looks accurate. This is accurate for a dinosaur. If I had a kid, and I saw this Archicanthosaurus in the store, I'd rather buy. If I saw this Schleich Spinosaurus and I saw the Papo Spinosaurus in the store, I'd rather buy the Papo Spinosaurus. It's just better, in my opinion. Because look how much detail's in this. And then this is okay. But this is awesome. Really nice that Papo did that. And what Papo does is, they do a second jaw. So as you see, there's the first jaw. And then jaw number one, number two. So you can open the mouth really, really wide. Awesome. So, next up, we have the Papo Baryonyx. And I think it looks a little weird, in my opinion. This is, the head is nice, really realistic, got the crest. The jaw is realistic. The eyes are really painted. Nice paint running down the neck. And they got this nice orange and blue and brown color. And then there's a ton of spikes. The underside really detailed. And the eyes are really detailed. Nice claws. Baryonyx. Oh, about Archicanthosaurus, I actually don't know anything about Archicanthosaurus. All I know is I think it lived in the Cretaceous period, so I'm not going to be doing any facts on it because I need to research it. Maybe I'll do an update video or something. Maybe when I do my entire Papo collection for dinosaurs video, I'll be making that tomorrow. So the feet is really nice on this side for the Baryonyx. If you're not familiar with Baryonyx, Baryonyx was a relative of Spinosaurus. 30 feet long, about the same size as the Suchomimus. It lived in Africa in the late Cretaceous period, 75 to 65 million years ago. And it was basically the same thing as a Spinosaurus, just smaller, lived in rivers, ate fish, and no sail. Well, you know, I said it was a sailback. They kind of have sails. They got the little thing there. So, I wanted to put this. And I love Papo models because they put so much detail. I mean, look at all the veins and the musculature and the leg. I just don't think Schleich or anything else does it like Papo does. The other leg, the underside of the leg is nice. Now, I'll get to my big problem with this in a moment. The tail's nice. Nice orange at the end. All these lovely spikes running down the back. And of course the tail is really long. That's how Papo does it. Yeah, this is my big problem. See how nice this side looks? Now let's look at the other side. This is weird. I mean, like the one side is decent and the other side is like, oh! Just, why did Papo decide to make the other side look like this? I mean, it looks kind of like for a kid, it looks kind of like it's swimming. I mean, I could picture it swimming. Like, can you, like, this looks like it's paddling through the water right now. I mean, that looks nice, but I don't, for people that display their models, they aren't gonna want this. This just looks wrong. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, it just kind of looks like it's an animal going, but I mean, if you're gonna make a model, guys, just don't make it like this. I put this up because I kind of liked it. I think it looked cool, but I didn't know the other side was gonna look like this. I mean, you could pick this up if you want, but it's an okay model. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. The only problem is this. But the other thing is, a lot of people were saying they had a problem with the size of this model. Like, it was too big. Like, here's the pop-up Dinosaurs that we'll be reviewing in a minute. Here. And they're just the same size, and that isn't right. Because Spinosaurus was way bigger. Like, in Jurassic Park 3, when Billy, I think his name was Billy, was trying to describe what that dinosaur was, the Spinosaurus. He was like, he said, is it a Baryonyx? And Alan Grant just goes, no, bigger. Well, obviously, this must be a mock to Alan Grant because it's the same size here. They're exactly the same size. So I'm going to put this Baryonyx away. Last, but certainly not least, this is the Papa Spinosaurus. Now, the Spinosaurus looks nice. Don't know how I feel about it, but it's okay. It's a nice model. It's got a weird color. So there's not much detail. I mean, there is detail, but it's not a lot like realism. Like, in reality, it would be walking on 4 legs. No, you have to give it the fact that I think this was made in 2007. So here's some research that I have on Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus was the first Spinosaurus skeleton was found in 1912 by some paleontologist. I forget his name, and it was brought back to the museum, but they did not find the legs, so they assumed that it was a T-Rex with a sail on its back and 3 fingers. So then, later on, I think it was World War II, a bomb got dropped onto the museum, destroying all of the guys' evidence of Spinosaurus. So then, later, 2014, more than 100 years later, a new Spinosaurus was found with 4 legs, walking on 4, like in a 4-leg position, and this made complete sense because it was like a crocodile. Like, I'm gonna go compare this to the Schleich crocodile. Doesn't this look like a 4-legged? Like, this is exactly the same thing as the Spinosaurus, just without the sail. This is Schleich crocodile. It's a nice photo. But this is a Spinosaurus without a sail. So I just wanted to improvise on that. Yep. So there you have it, guys. This is my video on my Alexander Sordas vlog. Please subscribe. Leave a comment below if you like Schleich more than Papa. Leave it there. Tell me your favorite brand. And tell me how many dinosaurs were in this video. If you can count. So, bye. Hope to see you soon.